It's Wednesday. You know what time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet with your hosts, good old JP and pretty girl Luna, Dollar Bill, the cleaner, and the brain. Welcome to the Brain Trust.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays and everything else you celebrate.
Indeed.
And since you forgot to say it, I'm going to say it for you. Let's get sharded.
Let's get sharded.
Let's get it sharded. Let's get it sharded.
Yeah.
So let's get things started up in here.
Let's roll it out.
No, you are not tuned into the Brain Trust special holiday special craptacular.
That's in 2 weeks.
Shit.
Yes,
shout out to my Howard Stern fans who remember that bit.
Oh my god, that was horrible. it was hilarious and horrible at the same time.
Yes, it was.
It was horribly hilarious.
And you can watch it on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
With all due respect, the absolute worst Christmas special ever done had to be the Star Wars one.
There's a reason why you can't find it anymore, except for like one video on YouTube. Somebody actually re-uploaded it.
Hey, Brain.
Yeah.
How much crack did you smoke to watch that?
I watched about 5 minutes of it before I shut it off.
That's
I
5 minutes more than I watched.
I got 10 minutes in, and that's like, no, I'm out.
Now, obviously, I watched it many years later because it came out long before I was born. Yeah. So I watched it many years later after, hearing all the discord into it. And I watched it, and I was like, oh, you could tell this is TV movie. So when I went to the concert, I didn't know this, but a block away from the venue was CBS Studios. It's literally, they just pulled up there and just was like, okay, we'll take our generic set and then do some Star Wars characters from New York Comic Con, and there you go.
Wait, where was the concert you went to?
Terminal 5. So it's on 56th Street, and literally 56th and 12th Avenue. So if you literally go one block to, when you come out the doors from the venue, and you go not even a block to the right, literally to the corner, CBS Studios is right there.
Yeah, it's 57th. Because my grandfather worked at that CBS Studios for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got to go there a couple times. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, bro. That's the story for after the show, but...
Yeah. So...
speaking
of Comic-Con...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to say...
There's going to be one here up in Dixon City in February.
Who's running it? Who's running that one?
I don't know. Wait. I saw the ad on Facebook.
What's in Cindy?
No. He's talking about a con in Dixon City.
Yeah. What's in Cindy? Come on. I'm trying to make a joke here.
I know Dixon City. I've been there a few times.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys were ignoring me because the joke was so bad, or if you guys did not legitimately understand my joke.
That joke was that bad.
Okay.
It was just that bad. Yeah.
I'd rather have that.
It was like the joke is so bad. We don't acknowledge it. Just like the Star Wars Christmas special.
Exactly.
Do we acknowledge Del Rio fucking killing Santa Claus?
Del Rio?
We don't acknowledge Del Rio. Period.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about bad Christmas specials, let's talk about some stuff that WWE has done. And I'll be honest, I just remember that. The one where everybody's singing Merry Christmas or whatever the fucking song they were singing. And then Del Rio hits fucking Santa with a car. While trying to make him a baby face.
Hey, cleaner?
Yeah. You're lucky I know where... Okay, yeah, let's just add. You're lucky you know where... you lucky I'm, older than my age, so I know what joke you're trying to play. If you had any other 31-year-old, they would not understand that joke.
No, they wouldn't.
They need to bring back the Gong Show.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they
I think they
do.
did for a while.
I think they tried.
They tried on.
They tried.
What was like 3 times? I think they tried. Or was it
Yeah.
twice?
I think one was on CBS. One was on the Game Show Network.
Yeah.
Game Show Network brought back so many old school game shows.
Yeah.
The only one that stuck was I think Press My Luck.
Yeah. You know what channel I have on Sling?
What's that?
Buzzer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Buzzer.
I think we have that on Optimum as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Buzzer Network.
Buzzer
has
is
all the classic games.
Wow.
Anytime I
I got
watch,
3 words for you: tic-tac-toe with Link Martindale.
Oh hell yeah! Oh
Bonus
come on!
gotta avoid the
You know what?
dragon.
Since we're talking about old game shows, we got to have a moment of silence here, boys.
Yes, we do.
We done lost Love Connection.
Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery.
I'll be honest. I remember him
You
more from
lost that love
Scrabble.
and feeling.
I remember him more from Scrabble.
Love Connection, Scrabble.
Lingo.
He was the OG host of the daytime syndicate of Wheel of Fortune.
He's right. Yep, that's how I first remember him. He's right.
I never watched the morning one. I always watched the.
Well,
that-
this is
That was like
way
in
before you were
late
born.
70s. Way before.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is-
I was a baby. I couldn't remember it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. All right. So since we went way off track at the beginning of the show, let's try and stay on track for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
How's
okay.
That's the right train.
Exactly.
So, all right. So what train we're talking about?
What train of thought are we going to be losing?
um,
What,
well, whenever the 4 of us get together,
what railway are we
Yeah,
going to go off the track on?
Platform 9.75.
I will tell you what, Brain. You need to work on your fucking segues.
yeah.
You need to work on your
Talking about not going
segues.
off track in. What do we do?
Sorry, I'm
It's
not
all right.
good. I'm not good on those kind of vehicles.
I mean, it's better. I mean, who is? We got 4 big dudes over here. Who is?
Exactly. You ain't seen my fat ass on one of them.
You ain't seen nothing. Yeah.
But seriously, guys, let's get into this shit. We had some
business.
I prefer
Yeah.
not to get into shit.
war games this weekend.
What the?
Yes, we all watched the movie from the 19 right. Oh, fuck, I don't even know if that's the actual name of the movie.
84, 86
That's the actual name of the movie. Yeah. Okay.
war games.
All right.
Yeah, with
I
Matthew
was-
Broderick.
yeah.
Jamie
Once again, I was trying to make a joke.
But you were actually right this time.
Yeah, I was actually right.
Oh, this is the
I'm
first
just-
time for everything.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed the WG code expired before the pay-per-view. I was like, you bastards.
Wait for the network.
No, for the game for the 2K24 game.
Oh, it usually I thought it would always last a day after.
No, it expired way before the pay-per-view the event. And I was like, you bitches.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's all. All right, so let's dive into it.
Yes.
So yeah, we had
Lead, Brian.
some decent matches. You know?
Any pre-show?
Of course
No,
not.
no pre-show.
No,
Just 2 hours of talk.
2 hours of bullshit. That's what it was.
Yeah, and I only watched the last 15 minutes of it.
That's lame.
Let me rephrase that. I only turned on the last 15 minutes of it.
so you didn't mean to tell me I actually watched the whole damn thing?
I did.
What the hell?
Well, you're the dumbass that did it.
I'm the crazy one. No, crazy. Remember that?
What the fuck?
Like, no wonder it was kind of like it just felt kind of like I just wasn't into it.
Okay, I just got something to say.
Shoot.
After we talk about war games, if you want, I could spoil for ROH right now. After our talk for war games.
Okay, so he's got a spoiler for. Wait, is it the next episode?
No, well, technically yes, but Chris Jericho's opponent was announced tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
I'll
cool.
take that spoiler.
I mean, we all know Jericho's going to win unless it's an ROH.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, it was not who I was expecting.
You know what? Screw it. Who is it?
Yeah.
You got my curiosity.
Matt Cardona.
What?
Yeah. He just
Oh,
came
okay.
out,
Whoa, wait, hold the fucking phone.
and we're
here.
getting at the main event. A final battle will be Chris Jericho versus Matt Cardona for the Ring of Honor World Title.
All right,
Dane Hammer.
you know what? Hold the phone here, please. Because AEW doesn't want Ricky Starks working GCW.
Well, here's the thing.
Now they're gonna bring a GCW guy.
He's not signed to GCW.
He's the fucking GM.
Yeah, for story. And you know what? You know what it could be, though?
He signed for them.
You know what it could be? I think Matt Cardona might have tried to talk to Tony Khan, try to smooth things over. That's what I think it is. Because don't get me wrong. The reason why AEW doesn't want fucking Ricky Starks on GCW shows is because fucking Effie talked way too much shit, personal shit, that was uncalled for, unprofessional, and GCW didn't properly address it. And he recently doubled down on this shit. And honest to God, as much as I love GCW, I think this is a bad decision. I think it's Effie should have just taken the high road and say, hey, I wasn't trying to be insensitive. I wasn't trying to take personal shots. I apologize if somebody was offended. But no. And that's what honestly rubbed me the wrong way. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love GCW, but I don't think this is a good thing that they're doing. That they're allowing this to happen. I'm not saying punish Effie, but at least try to get him to mend fences, you know? Unless this is a fucking huge work, and they're working us all, which fucking hats off, but...
That was great.
Yeah. I mean, because like Matt Cardona is working...
Dollar Bill.
I know my camera's being weird.
Yeah, because to have the number 2 and number presumably 4 company working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all know GCW is the number 4 company in the country.
Oh, plus GCW is working with...
Actually,
go ahead.
No, they're the number 4 company in the country.
But there is a huge gap. They're the top independent company, but there's a huge gap between them and TNA.
But you have WWE, AEW, 1, 2, Gap, TNA, Gap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a fan. You know how big of a fan of AEW I am.
Yeah.
There is still a huge gap between WWE and AEW. There is no lie. I mean, has it gotten smaller? Yeah, because AEW is now a $2 billion company. You know, in 5 years, they're valued at $2 billion, and that was before the TV deal. So obviously, their value has gone up. Now, with that being said, like I think GCW should at least try to mend fences. Brett has said like there's no line of communication between him and Tony Khan. There absolutely fucking should be. Because I know there's definitely one between him and fucking Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
And Nick Khan, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's definitely one for the WWE side. How you've gone so long with booking AEW talent and you've not set up one with AEW. I'm not saying that's Bush League, but I'm saying that's bad business. You know,
that's a weird business.
Let me say this: so many AEW stars and employees came from GCW.
Not just came, but like still do stuff for GCW. I mean, fucking at Bloodsport, AEW's world fucking champion was there. Like you could say, oh, you know, WWE and GCW have a relationship. They're only sending like fucking performance center trainees. You know, people are not even getting time on NXT. Meanwhile, fucking AEW is sending their world fucking champion and a female who's in a top feud, and you send an MVP who is like in a top feud in AEW. So I mean, like AEW is not even like not sending like the lowest of the low. They're sending their fucking big guns. Yeah. So to me,
they're sending the New York Yankees of AEW over there.
Yeah, they're sending their heavy hitters, their money drawers. So I think the fact that you're not trying to like control you could say the same thing with what Tony Khan has done in the Punk situation in terms of he didn't handle it the right way, and now he's starting to learn and become a boss, and now he is becoming a boss, and now once again he's in the wrong. The internet discourse is wrong. I just think I don't think this is. What I'm saying is I think GCW is playing their cards wrong. I think they should try to mend their fences. Like, has this turned me away from potentially attending the Hammerstein show? A little bit. I mean, if this continues, I don't think I can go. Because I'm a big AEW fan, and I don't think I'm going to be welcome there. But I don't want that to happen because I do love GCW.
You see, like hearing that, like that bothers me because see, to me, and I'm sure the three of you as well. For me, wrestling saved my life when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I watch WWE every week. I watch AEW every week. I watch TNA. I watch Ring of Honor. I watch New Japan. I watch the fucking indies when I can.
Yeah.
Because I don't get much out here in Michigan.
Yeah.
Right.
But, like, Dustin Rhodes actually said it best, and he caught a lot of fucking shit for it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy wrestling.
Yeah, just enjoy what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
you know what the sad thing is? The sad thing is what gets the clicks, what gets the traffic is hate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired of it.
Me too.
So am I.
I'm also tired of fucks like JD from New York, Sean.
Yes, I do not. See,
Metzler.
here's the thing about I do want to cut you off right there only because SRS is genuinely a good guy. It's just the one problem I don't like with him is that he tries to bait his haters too much. He's probably the one journalist that I actually respect because he actually offers legitimate news. He doesn't try to piss people, people in the business off, and he tries to report accurate information. So I don't like how he engages with his haters. But other than that, he is generally a decent dude.
Yeah, but JD from New York,
I fucking hate him, yeah.
I cannot stand that motherfucker.
That Jobber Nation, too. Don't like him.
Like, Metzler, I cannot stand him. Because, here, Young Bucks.
Oh, this is a 5-star match. This is a 7-star match. This is a 17-star match.
Listen, that's his opinion. Don't get me wrong. I think his reporting of today's news has really downgraded, but the fucking man would be an excellent historian. He knows so fucking much.
Yeah, like let him go back.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with like Jim Cornette. I think
Cornette can go too.
So much hateful, and like Jim Cornette, man, there's so much history he fucking knows. Mm-hmm. Just to have him fucking talk about like the 1970s territorial days would be amazing, but no, he's got to fucking be really disrespectful, and he's just living his gimmick for when he's out the game,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's like I'm the only one here that the only time I really listen to him was when he just does the ratings. That's all I really listen to these days. Like if he goes, when his show covers the ratings, that's all I listen to because at least it just covers what the ratings are for AEW and just goes differences. Like his personal opinions, I couldn't give a shit about. Like whatever. Him and that other host he has, like, because sometimes the other hosts, his opinions, I'm like, it just gets downright disgusting, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
dude,
I will say,
go outside and smoke a blunt or something. Like,
so he's got that Brian Alvarez on, and the only form of hate that I will accept from his is his like early, like the first 10 years of TNA. He would shit on TNA in the funniest fucking ways. It was hilarious. Like it was the only one that was actually genuinely like funny. But then again, TNA back in those days, like sometimes actually deserved it because you had Vince Russo writing that shit.
Yeah, and like I said, like, dude, just relax. Go outside and smoke a blunt sometimes, because God, you got really hateful. Like everything AEW was like always some same shit. Like nobody's watching because the ratings would dive down, and it's like,
I mean, what I don't like, what people, I think they just see that early number. They don't understand that these are preemptive.
Right.
And there's been reports. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about ratings anymore because look, if you want to talk about ratings, look at WWE's decline from 20 years ago. They were pulling in 6-7 million per week on Raw alone. And then now they could barely do 3 between the 2 shows.
Yeah,
right.
No.
The only reason I'm always interested in ratings is just wondering on a business sense, who's going to be wanting to invest in this company? You know,
but I mean,
by ad time.
So yeah, and the thing is, if you look at the demos and especially the rankings, wrestling as a whole is on top. You're going to see WWE and you're going to see AEW, even with Collision's numbers, you know, and Rampage's numbers. They're still going to be up there. So people are buying ad time, and like you see with AEW's TV deal, like. You know, to say that they're doomed and they're destined to fail, like fucking Bischoff, who's killed 2 fucking companies. I mean, he might be an expert in that, killing fucking wrestling companies.
Well, one show is definitely dead.
Well, yeah, one's dead. The other one is finally recovering. It's been 10 fucking years since his damage, and they're finally recovered. Which I do want to speak about that before we get into Survivor Series.
Shoot.
So recently TNA announced that they're going to be their next 2 pay-per-views, I think after Hard to Kill or whatever the fuck it's called. There's going to be one in LA at the Galvin Center, which is where the USC Trojans play basketball. I think that's in April. I don't remember what the name of that pay-per-view they're going to call it.
I think it's Under Siege.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. But the one after that, which is I think either June or July, it's going to be Slammiversary, which is their second biggest show of the year. It's taking place in New York at the UBS Arena. And to me, this is fucking insane because this is not the Hammerstein Ballroom, which maybe for wrestling could do 1,500. I think I saw about roughly. Like it could do way more for concerts and all that because of how much floor room is available. But then it's not going to be like the fucking the Chase Center or the Chase Theater at Madison Square Garden where you can legitimately probably put 3,000 people there. No, they're going for the UBS Arena. For those that don't know, it's where the New York Islanders of the NHL play. It's like if they can get the full arena, that's over 10,000.
If they get the
run there.
full arena, that will be their biggest show ever.
Yeah, they've never hit. Mind you, remember with TNA, they've never hit 10,000. The closest
7.
I think the highest they've had is like 8 or 9.
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Yeah,
but I know. Wasn't Forbidden Door there?
Yes, I was actually there, and it was I think just above 10. It wasn't sold out. Prudential Center was more sold out for Full Gear. It had much better crowd for Full Gear. But like it wasn't that bad for Forbidden Door. Was it 10,000? Maybe. I actually don't think it was actually 10,000. It was probably around 7 to 9.
Last year's Slammiversary, they had about 6. Which they said was their biggest gate in over 10 years.
No, you might be confused with Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory had 6, which was their biggest gate in 10 years.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because it was in Chicago, and I forgot the name of the venue. But yeah, no, it was Bound for Glory that it was their highest in 10 years. So that's why I'm saying, like,
And
fucking
I'm still pissed because I could have done press at Bound for Glory, because Bound for Glory was in Detroit.
yes, it was in Detroit. Oh, right. I might have said Chicago. Did I say Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize about that. Yeah, it was Detroit. You're right.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go to Bound for Glory as press for my friend Bob's podcast company, BCP Plus.
Yeah.
He got credentials. And he's like, dude, can you get there? I'm like, let me see what I can do. But I wasn't it. Like, it would have taken me driving. I'm about 90 minutes from Detroit. I would
Yeah.
have taken a bus, which would have taken close to 6 hours.
If he needs anybody for Final Battle.
No, he's got plenty. He's from Jersey, so he'll.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, bro.
No, that's good. See, okay, so after these past like 5-10 minutes, I've been trying in my head to try to think of a segue to get us back onto Survivor Series, but I can't. I've never said I was that bright.
Fuck it, just jump into it.
Yeah,
you're
so
about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Exactly. Let's crush our way back to the Survivor Series.
I do got a fucking bowling ball for a head, so right there.
Get a watermelon for a head.
I'm not
You have
Gallagher.
another guess?
Squish.
So, was the first match the women's?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Cage.
So how did that go?
It got interesting.
Io Sky.
It
as
felt
always,
lot,
is
though.
Insane.
Yeah, we know. I love Io Sky. Yeah, that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, Io Sky
Yeah.
did the garbage can dive again.
The Queen of the Skies.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? But
Genius
who,
of the skies.
Genius. Yeah, excuse me. You're right.
who was the one who? But then the other side who did the
Tiffany Stratton.
Swanton? Thank you. It was nice seeing Bolton just in action like same time. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a good spot.
Yeah, it was a very good spot
Yeah.
because it happened simultaneously.
And
Exactly. It
a
was
lot
just
of
like,
people-
yeah.
Camera angle was insane.
a lot of people shit on Nia Jax after that match. When was
Rightfully deserved.
Was
Wait, what
Nia
happened,
off her game? A little, but
She had so I do watch some of the I did see some clips on Twitter, and I'm gonna be honest, she is probably she is now the runner-up for the worst chair shot of all fucking time. That was
Shit.
brutally bad. Obviously,
it was
number
rough.
one is that Hogan one where he just like softly taps the dude on the head on a nitro.
Oh my god, I
please.
remember that.
Yeah. But another clip that I saw was Io Shirai afterwards at the press conference. He was really good at that press conference. I'll tell you what. She was really funny.
I would love to see Io dethrone Liv next Saturday, but I don't think it's gonna happen because for some odd reason they want to keep pushing the Rhea versus Liv.
I mean, it's
You know what I
working.
wanna see? You know what I want to see?
What's that?
I want to see.
I want to see Tiffany
Stratton.
cash in on Liv. Or do you think she's going to cash in on Rhea? On Nia?
It'd make more sense for Nia because I know that's the story they're telling.
But the way she presented in the cage made it seem like she was conflicted as to who to cash in on.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say she cashes in on Nia, or she cashes in on who is it, Liv?
Liv, yeah.
The Raw champion. So, where would you go with that? Because obviously, when you come out of the cash in, they're obviously going to they're going to run it back at the next pay per view, which I think is the Rumble. Or is there one in December?
There's no, all that's in December is a Saturday night's main event, and they're going to be running that in January as well in San Antonio. Like
Okay.
a week before the Rumble, it looks like.
How long are those specials going to be? Are they going to be like a 2-hour special?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. Oh, what is this WWE deadline thing, by the way?
That's NXT.
Oh, it's an NXT.
That's just okay. Because I was going to ask, but all I see for that is WWE deadline, not NXT deadline. So I'm like,
No,
it's
NXT.
Okay. So so let's say, all right, they push it till the second Saturday night's main event. How do you go about that? Either or. Do you have Tiffy come out as the babyface? Do you maybe flip Liv or Nia?
The rumor is they want to turn Tiffany babyface.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why I think Nia would be the better choice, because you could at least try to settle that story, or at least hold the story for Liv and Rhea till Mania. Because obviously that's where they're probably going to be going. And then you could do the Nia story. You could do the cash in at main event, or you could do it on the Rumble. And then you could fucking tell that story for like 2 months. And it could be a bunch of like Nia. It comes out that Nia was using Lit or Tiffany and whatever, or something like that. But so what were some of you guys' other opinions on the women's match?
I thought it was good. I like the
Yeah,
fact that Io has been in every women's Wargames match.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
She is the
Element.
Wargames specialist.
Yeah, that's her element. You could tell
Yeah.
right away she's happy there.
Oh, yeah. Because she really gets to fly in that match.
Yeah.
Whee!
I was kind of hoping that Liv, when she came out of the cage and retreated, that somebody in the back was going to grab her by the scruff of the neck and the seat of the pants, drag her ass to the cage, and throw her in at the feet of Rhea Ripley. But no, she went in the back and grabbed the baseball bat.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
And then she comes in and starts wailing on Rhea with it. She got a couple of good shots in on Rhea.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I love how they make the bats, the plastic bats they use, look real.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way in hell anybody's taking a shot like that to the kidney area with a real baseball bat.
Are those wooden bats or aluminum bats? Composite.
It might be stage bats, which they might look real.
Well, I mean, if they're
It might
aluminum
be
bats,
like the plastic wiffle ball bats that little kids use.
oh no, because you could fucking break those easily. I mean, what I'm saying is, because with aluminum bat, you could at least open it up, shave it down a little bit to make it,
More hollow.
less, like more, still more stable than, like, let's say a plastic bat,
That's
but
the thing.
it would do less damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they would do
again,
with chair
the
shots.
Plastic bat too. You could also cut.
It's not
the
gonna-
top off and
The
stuff
problem with
it.
plastic bats is that you'd have to really play with the camera and everything to make it look real. Because even then, it's like, oh, my camera's dead again. Oh well.
Is it
Even then,
overheating?
it seems like it's all right. I'll just
Okay.
let it go for now.
But so
too tired.
see, with those plastic bats, right? What we used to do, right? Because we used to play. When I used to go to summer camp, we used to play stickball. We'd cut the hole at the bottom, and then stuff newspaper in it.
Mhm.
And then, but the thing was, so how do you make sure the newspaper doesn't come out? Then we wrapped it in electrical tape.
Yeah.
So, but those things, they were the skinny ones, the real skinny ones, so you could tell. Actually, let me look this up.
Like the old yellow wiffle ball bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The women's Wargames match.
Weird games.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. You know what? One thing I really did like Ray's mask. I saw it. It actually legitimately looked good. It was like the double horn. It looked like something like she probably reached out to fucking what's his name Malachi, because it looked
Probably.
like something exactly from his wardrobe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looked like something that Julia would have worn.
No, she doesn't wear those types of masks. Maybe in
She would
NXT. No, she never did in Stardom. That wasn't her thing.
But yeah, that definitely looked like something, probably from Buddy.
Yeah.
But it was a good, solid mask.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, it was a very, very, very good one.
Because she delivered a couple of good headbutts with that thing, and it didn't even, nothing happened to it.
No,
You
yeah,
didn't
you
get
could
it splinting off or anything like that. So that
you
was
could look at the
constructed.
yeah, you could look at the material. It was like that hard plastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find at least where the baseball bat comes out, but I can't see it.
As soon as she's released from the cage, she goes to the back, and then comes out with the baseball bat.
Well, no, I'm just on Twitter seeing if somebody posted it, but I can't find it.
This
Okay,
part of the
so
show is brought to us by Peanut Butter and Jelly.
I hate peanut butter. That's a shoot. I fucking hate peanut butter. It smells so goddamn bad.
My sandwich is sad now.
Good.
It's not a sandwich anymore. It's a sandwich.
It is a sandwich. I'm still gonna eat it though.
It's a sad witch. Yeah, we know that.
So after War Games, the next match was
Shinsuke versus LA Knight.
so tell me about this new Shinsuke character, because obviously he's finally come back.
Like it.
What's the basis of this character?
A samurai.
Yeah.
Dark Samurai.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's boring.
Like they're supposed to be dark. He's supposed to be like dark Shinsuke, but
I
we've seen
like
it before.
I'm not feeling it, to be honest with you. I'm really
I like
not
Shinsuke,
feeling
but I like Shinsuke. I just think we've seen this gimmick before. Like, what makes this so unique and new? You know?
it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, it beats when he used to go around and hit everybody in the khaki prizes.
Listen, nothing is going to compare to King of Strong style from New Japan.
Well, yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
Guy was fucking putting on fucking iconic classics each and every day.
His
I miss that
final
so fucking
match
much.
against AJ.
Yeah, I remember staying. I was telling fucking John, I stayed up till fucking like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to watch that match, and to be able to see it live, I was so happy. And then it was like one of the worst matches I ever saw live.
Crazy.
I was so fucking disappointed. I was so sad. But okay, so how was the match? Let's talk about the match. How was the match?
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good match. Nakamura won clean.
Surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't use the mist. I was surprised at that.
Yeah.
I do think LA Knight is going to be one of the favorites to win the Rumble.
Question:
Answer.
Has LA Knight's popularity cooled down since, like,
Not
let's
at
say
all.
SummerSlam?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. It's gotten white hot, man.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
Goes off. The crowd
Mm-hmm.
just goes.
The crowd listens. The
Mhm.
crowd's there. Ha 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 ha.
The crowd fell in line big time.
Oh, yeah. And you didn't, like, the crowd was hush when Nakamura won because they were shocked because they thought LA Knight was going to retain.
No.
Let's put it this way. The crowd was almost as silent as when Undertaker's streak ended at WrestleMania 30.
Dude.
That's a big, bold one.
Yeah.
Bold,
But you know what? With how hot LA Knight has been,
Yeah.
for that to go down, yeah.
Yeah.
That took the air right out of the arena. It really did.
I'm gonna start rating my own matches. Fuck this. Fuck this
Oh,
multi rating shit.
I just heard that. So, wait, no, go the other way.
The other way. The other way.
For those that were listening to Family Feud, I'm sorry, your time.
I heard that. Nah.
That's
I heard
all right.
that. I heard it in the headphones. I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, no, I was shocked when Nakamura beat LA Knight because I personally think that the program was a little bit rushed.
Yes.
I don't think it had enough of a build for him to pull off the championship win.
Well, one could argue maybe that makes it better because you didn't see it coming.
True.
Now, that doesn't exactly mean this could be the end of the feud.
Oh, absolutely not. It's not the end of the feud because LA Knight's got to try and get his revenge.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the hot potato of the title.
Oh, agreed.
That's a big thing that really dragged me away from WWE was that I never liked the whole hot potato of titles. And like Vince Russo himself went out on his podcast one time and was like, oh, these are just props. That pissed me off. Like I really hope WWE doesn't see these championships as props.
Yeah, and it's like with
I think so.
LA Knight, he held that the U.S. title, I think it was like 112 days and defended it 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 4 times as many times as Logan Paul defended it.
Like 3 times. Like Logan Paul, I think, defended the U.S. title 3 times before losing it to LA Knight.
So it was almost 4 times as many times.
Yeah.
4 times as many defenses.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what I want to ask, because in other companies, like let's say New Japan, right? New Japan, Okada had a 2-year championship run. He was champion for 2 full years.
Mm-hmm.
He only defended the belt 12 times. That's literally once every 6 months. No, once every 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And in New Japan, that is more the norm. AEW was originally like that, but I felt like recently has gotten away from that. Do you prefer longer time in between defenses, or do you like these consistent monthly defenses?
It
I personally
depends on
like
the
the
title.
because that's what I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on seeing the champions defending the title once a month. At least once every month,
Mm-hmm.
you were guaranteed to see the heavyweight championship defended on TV.
Yeah.
30-day rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes more sense.
The 30-day rule.
What about JP and Will? What are you guys' opinions?
Like, for me, with the Intercontinental and the United States titles, those, I believe, are like the workhorse titles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, when Gunther held the Intercontinental title for 666 days, he was defending it. He was defending it on TV. He was defending it on pay-per-view. LA Knight, with his U.S. title reign, he was defending it on TV. He was defending it on pay-per-view. Like,
And these are just the ones that we see.
yes.
They're defending it at the house shows left and right.
But technically, From what I've seen, WWE doesn't really count those.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. But he's still defending the titles at the house shows. You know,
Like when
Mhm.
Seth Rollins was the world heavyweight champion, he was defending that title on TV as well. You don't see, like, I have not seen Cody defend it on TV.
That's
He
one
hasn't
thing I
defended it
miss.
on SmackDown. He's only defended it on pay-per-views.
Yeah, no, that is one thing I do miss. Good night.
Yes, is Cody defending it against Kevin Owens next Saturday at Saturday Night's main event? On the
Yes.
talk? Yes. Is that a PLE? No.
Can I ask? Is that going to be on NBC?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
going to be
it
on
is.
NBC and,
Oh, it is going to be on
8
NBC.
o'clock
Okay.
at night.
and the cock.
I don't know if it was like a cock special.
No,
it's
NBC.
NBC.
Just like it used to be.
That's good.
The only difference is it's happening in prime time instead of late night.
Yeah, it's going to be an 8
Because
o'clock.
when I was a kid, and I looked at the TV guide, and I saw on Saturday night's main event, I would beg my parents to let me stay up and watch it.
When they brought it back in like 07-ish, I think it got moved to prime time, but it was taped. It wasn't live.
Yeah.
Yeah. This time I believe it's going to be live.
That's good.
Then I know this first one is emanating from Nassau Coliseum.
The Nassau Mausoleum?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not UBS. It's Nassau.
No, that's the Nassau
Oops.
Mausoleum, yeah.
Hmm.
Does anybody still even play at Nassau anymore?
The Nets minor league team does.
The Nets,
The G League team. The G League. They're called the Long Island Nets.
Where are the Islanders playing right now?
UBS Arena.
UBS?
It's their arena. They built
Oh.
it. I haven't been there for hockey, but I've been there for wrestling. It's all right. There are some cool things about it.
I've been to the Mausoleum once, and it wasn't for a hockey game.
Same thing when I went to the most famous toilet. Yeah, same thing with me. When I went to the world's most famous toilet, I was there for wrestling.
The world's most famous arena.
Toilet.
Let's see.
Jeez.
It's a toilet. Look at it. Look at it from the outside. I've walked past it 2 weeks ago when I was coming back from this show. I walked right past it to get to the PATH train. It's a toilet. It looks like a toilet. If you look at it from above, when you look at that front building, which is part of Madison Square Garden, because that's where the main entrance is, it's a toilet. It's a toilet. It's a light-up toilet.
You know what? You can't argue with me.
No, you really can't.
And you know what's the best part? Jack Hughes owns that toilet. It's a Monday night.
But no, I went to the Nassau Mausoleum one time, and it wasn't even for any kind of sports show.
It was you said wrestling, right?
No, it wasn't wrestling. Believe it or not, it was an expo.
Oh.
Exotica?
No.
No, that's in Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, that's down in Woodbridge.
The last couple of years they had it in Secaucus.
That's true.
It's been more Hudson County.
Well,
Damn.
But
let me guess, was it a car show?
I guess you could partially say it was a vehicle show. It was a fire and EMS expo.
Ah.
Well, no.
My buddy Sean got tickets for it, and we paid for the bus to take us over there and take us back. We hired a regular, like a tour bus.
Oh, that's
So it was
cool.
like 30 of us that went.
That's cool.
Yeah. 2-hour fucking bus ride for that shit.
No. No.
It's just a fucking nowhere. To our bullshit rhyme for that shit. Oh god, that was great. That was great.
I might have to do an Opus clip on that one.
Whew. That was generally a good one.
But all right, let's move on.
Luna break.
Luna break. Never
God.
can go wrong with a Luna break.
Never.
But next was the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser.
The luckiest man in the world, Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh yeah,
Now I will.
because he's banging Tiffany.
Wait, it's Ludwig versus Gunther?
No,
No,
it was
Ludwig
Ludwig
versus
versus
Ron Breaker versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay. Was it as good as the triple threat from WrestleMania 39?
No.
Was it a good triple threat?
It was a good
Yes.
triple threat.
It was a very good triple threat.
Nothing will touch the WrestleMania 39 triple threat between Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus.
Yeah,
Mm.
no. The chop fest.
Oh,
That was a chop fest.
yeah.
Pretty much a good chop fest.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask is Ludwig Kaiser. He's still with what's his
Gunther.
name?
Gunther?
Gunther?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But Gunther's on his way to turning babyface.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good for him. He deserves it.
Yeah. Because you could see how conflicted he was when Finn Balor got involved.
He kicked Finn.
I know. But when he saw him, he was like, what the hell is going on here? He actually had to think for a minute as to what he should do. I mean, then he slapped the sleeper hold on him and won the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't think I don't call it a clean win because Finn Balor got involved. But we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But let's put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Ludwig got folded up like an accordion at the end of the match.
Woofa.
He got
Yeah.
folded like a poor man using a piece of white bread as a hot dog bun.
Hoofa.
That's right. You heard the air come out of that boy. Because Breaker damn near broke him in half.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that spear, and in the back of my mind, I heard Jim Ross's voice. For the love of God, that man has a family.
But he was watching something to do with Chris Jericho. Because it was probably during the Rampage taping.
No, he was watching Heath Ledger. Heath Slater. I got kids.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to say, because, since he works for AEW and all that.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, but in the back of my mind, I'm hearing his voice. And I'm like, and then Breaker hits Sheamus with another spear, folds him in half.
Yeah.
What's everybody being folded in half? We're gonna pack him in the airport or something?
Yeah, they're gonna stick him in a suitcase and ship him off to the next show.
Yeah, Beast waiting in line in Newark Airport.
I'll tell you what, I think JFK was worse. When I went to JFK and when I went to San Francisco versus when I went to Boston, Boston was Newark, JFK was San Francisco. I flew right in Newark. JFK was fucking brutal.
Brutal.
But yeah, the Ron Breaker match was actually very good. was really a good match. I think
was.
I think it was the best, if not the second best match of the night.
It was definitely a banger.
After banger,
The banger.
Bang.
after banger. But yeah, now getting into the Gunther match against Priest. This was I'll be honest, it was lackluster. It was just more of them going through the motions than anything else. There wasn't any real passion to this match. You know, we all knew it was a foregone conclusion that Gunther was going to win.
Yeah.
And it just didn't have the same spark that they've had over the last few months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Got me.
much better.
Yep. My camera don't
got
like
me.
me. All right. Yeah, it's being a pain. Oh wow.
As long as you're here to talk, I don't care.
Exactly.
But I need to
Technical
see
difficulties
Will.
happen.
You should open up that VTuber app and just become a VTuber.
It takes more than that. It's not just one app. It's like
But
2 apps.
yeah, no, I was not impressed with the Gunther match at all. And
No,
usually
I
I'm
like your
very
SummerSlam
impressed
match
with Gunther.
better.
Yeah, it could have been so much better.
Yeah.
He didn't deliver even half of the chops he normally does.
No.
I think he delivered maybe a dozen chops in the entire match when he's usually good for 2 or 3 dozen.
Usually, people's
Somebody's chest is bleeding by the time the match is
It's
over.
usually as red as my shirt.
Yeah. And it was more like my shirt.
Speaking of
Reese-
shirts,
Don't you? I don't.
yeah, but you see, now I have the green screen.
Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Still
Oh.
a scary thought.
There he is.
But yeah, no, this match was lackluster at best.
Yeah, no.
If any match on the card was a bathroom match, that was it.
Yeah.
But now we come to the men's Wargames match.
The opposite.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh man, oh boy, oh boy.
good God Almighty!
Definitely not a bathroom break.
Well, anytime Punk's wrestling, it's a bathroom break.
Shit.
And you guys know how much I hate Punk.
Yep.
I was actually semi-impressed with how well he did in this match. Especially when he pulled Roman off of the table.
Oh, from the Super Tsunami?
Mhm.
Yeah. That ended up breaking both of Bronson's ankles.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's out for months. You ain't seen his ass until WrestleMania.
Yeah, pretty much.
Respect to Bronson for even trying that.
Oh, absolutely. Props to him for trying it, but
Damn. That's all I'm gonna say is damn.
I will say though, I was kind of pissed because I wanted to see Jacob Fatu go up there because he's crazy like that.
yeah.
Yeah, but that climb on the gates, that was hilarious.
Oh, what? Kamatonga?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
climbing.
where he was doing it like he was in Super Mario or something.
I'm like, oh, we used to do that in Jersey City. We used to be climbing fences all the time like that. When we were younger.
I used to live on Delaware Avenue off of Communipaw,
Yeah, I know that.
and I would climb that fence into the playground at Lincoln Park.
Yep. We had climbing through fences like that.
Especially after hours.
Yeah. You had to.
Yeah, and we would wear dark clothing because when the sheriff's department would come around, we'd all go diving under the merry-go-round and the slides.
Yeah, you
They
hid.
wouldn't be able to see us.
You did like you went to stealth mode.
Exactly. We became the B-2 bombers before they were B-2 bombers.
B-52 bomber.
Boom. But
I hope
that was nice.
people got that reference.
Yep.
There was an old, I think it was like a Atari game that every time you loaded it up, it would always go B-52 bomber.
It might be in
I
television.
remember that game.
It's also in television that had that because that was the first one.
I have that game. I think I have that game on my game stick.
Oh
that I
wow!
have on my TV in the living room.
No, on your totally legitimate Atari video game console.
Yes.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
I remember. Oh man, I loved that thing. That was great. But yeah, this man, I almost felt sorry for Solo at the end of the match.
For 1 second.
Time's up.
Exactly.
And then he got murked.
He got murked and worked.
One super kick, two super kicks, a haluva kick, a DCF, and a spear.
Yeah. Oh, he got everybody's finish. Even though the Uso splash is the Usos finish. Speaking of which, Jimmy broke his toe doing that.
Yeah, from the top.
Yeah, from the top of the cage. But a broken toe is a lot better than 2 broken ankles.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's difficult.
Trust me, I know broken bones hurt. I know.
Oh yeah.
I've done it.
I've had it happen.
I broke my collarbone.
I broke mine too.
God, I just realized something.
What?
Oh, I just realized something. This Good Friday. It's going to be 30 years since I broke my collarbone.
Oh shit. That'll be
30 years since the bus accident that I was in that broke my collarbone.
Listen, it broke your throat.
Came damn close.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that.
You know how the bars are around that fare box on the bus.
Yep. Excuse me. That will do it.
I went in shoulder first, hit my head on the corner of the box, got busted open on the top, broke my collarbone, and got knocked out.
Shit.
But I left in that goddamn box.
Yeah. Who's got the siren going on? I hear somebody siren.
That's not a siren, Will. That is the wind outside my apartment right now.
Makes sense.
Okay, no. Clean ass for siren. I was just
like, yeah, it sounded like a siren at first.
It almost sounded like an air raid siren or something.
Yeah.
JP, are you living in Silent Hill and not telling us?
Yeah, Silent Hill, known as Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
You never know. All right, that's
isn't it actually in Michigan?
Silent Hill.
No, Pennsylvania is where it's at. There's a town in Pennsylvania that's what's the inspiration for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But but yeah, 30 years ago, this coming Good Friday, when I broke my collarbone.
Cray, man, cray.
Yeah. Lost the rest of the semester in college because I missed like 3 weeks of school. Lost my entire baseball season. All of the high school season and the summer leagues that I was going to do. Lost the entire fucking season.
Shit.
I probably lost about $7,000 or $8,000 because I had games
Oh.
every single day, sometimes double and triple headers. And I was in the high school games, I was making $60, $70 a game, depending on the level. And the summer leagues, it depended on what league I was working. I was making anywhere from $25 a game for Little League up to $1.25 for the men's leagues.
Shit.
So I lost about $7,000 or $8,000 that year.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Don't tell me she's trying to hotbox you.
No. I
What?
just scrolled through Facebook in FTW and another person called their shot.
Oh Lord, here we go.
God.
We got Lone Wolf with the first shot.
Like 19 people have called their shot already. Can I get past one fucking match?
I've called my fart, if that counts.
So Brain, the one who
Yo.
called their shot, Johnny Rockstar.
Denied. Well, technically, I talked to Byron about that. You actually can't deny the call your shot. Call the shot.
I can deny GH Guest all I will fucking want because I've beaten him.
There you go.
And
Yeah, not for nothing. We've murked Rockstar so many times. He shouldn't even be standing.
I got you. Call your shot battle royal. Whoever wins gets the shot.
Ooh, I like that idea. That's
I
a great idea.
If you're gonna have that many people, just do a battle royal. Winner gets the shot.
I like that.
I kind of like that.
So do I. Oh,
And you
damn,
sure?
Damn, where is that fucking duck? Damn, I got a duck around here somewhere. I can't find that motherfucker.
Just
A
fart.
duck?
Quack quack.
Quack, quack.
every time he comes by, he lifts me up out of my seat and lets me let loose. Haven't you noticed this? Or do you think I'm just adjusting myself in the seat? I'm getting blown out
Thankfully,
of
we
my
can't
seat
hear
here.
it. We can't hear it.
.com.
I'm dropping some SBDs.
Thankfully, your microphone's not picking it up.
I hear nothing.
Okay, Schultz.
No, people don't know that reference.
Schultz! I know nothing.
Now I'm just thinking Daffy the Commander.
Yeah. Classic TV show. Love that show.
It can never be made today, though.
Oh, hell no. None of the shit made from the 50s to the 80s could be made now.
Nope.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's see. We can't have positive father figures. We can't have positive family relationships. You know, everybody's got to be dysfunctional. And the father has to the dad has to be a dummy. The woman has to be smarter than everybody else.
You know why?
We can't have blended families.
You know why?
Guys, why?
Because it worked on The Simpsons. They've been on for 35 years, so we got to copy that formula. And it's going to be cheaper because we don't have to ask people in Korea to animate it for us.
Oh, they do it anyway, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I heard that one.
Please stop farting.
That was somebody let loose, and I heard that one.
But, this turned into a really shitty conversation.
Yeah.
Ah.
This really stinks.
Oh God. Excuse me while I smoke a blunt for that one, because that was a bad joke.
And now it's time for our next segment, Forgotten Wrestler of the Week. And this week's Forgotten Wrestler is Fat Fuck Barrel Boy. I shit you not, it's a real person who worked for JCW in like the early 2000s.
Wait, are we talking
Wow.
about Jersey Championship Wrestling?
No, Juggalo. So, hold on 1 second. And to prove that I'm not lying, there he is. Fat Fuck Barrel Boy.
Jesus Christ.
I guess
Now,
somebody came up with a barrel.
remember, this is the same company that brought you amazing gimmicks like what do you call it? Cocaine, but although it wasn't the first one. Oh god, I don't think I should keep on scrolling. But yeah, no, that's a real person because I was watching one of my favorite wrestling YouTubers, and they were playing TWR, which for those that don't know, it's a computer game that's a booking simulator.
Oh, okay.
And they were signing people from the early 2000s, and they looked at the JCW roster, and they saw that name, and we couldn't believe it was a real person, but it was.
Cray, man, cray.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just thought it's just something to break up. So we talked about real war games.
yes, and we had our own War Games match
March.
going on in Worlds Collide. It
And it was
the
a-
Brain Trust, consisting of myself, Killshot John Paul,
That's me.
Silent Assassin,
That's it.
Maelstrom, and our newest addition to the roster, Little Psycho.
She crazy.
She's psycho.
And she
Okay.
little.
Isn't that what song like? She's a little bit psycho.
Wait, what's her name?
Little psycho.
Lil Psycho. Lil Psycho.
So if it was up to me, now obviously I don't want to be offensive here, but
I'm fat.
I'm fat too, so I can't say anything.
We're all a little fat.
It all went to my gut. I got the skinniest arms in the world, but I got the biggest gut in the world.
Wait, you want to see mine?
No.
No.
My God, I think I saw a little nipple.
Yeah, I know. I took that down real quick. Like I thought the green screen was gonna get that.
But yeah, no, I would call myself Psycho Bitch instead of Little Psycho. That had more edge to it.
No, trust me. Little Psycho works well. Dude, at the end of this, I'm going to... You know what? Screw this. It's not copyrighted anywhere. I don't give a shit.
I just copyrighted it. I just spoke. What was that?
Just don't give him a copyright strike then.
It depends. How much money do I get?
$5.
You got to be a little more. How about $5 and one PB touch?
I give you 2.
Yeah, a good deal for me. Yeah, 2 PB touch. Yeah. I saw that movie in theaters. It was fucking hilarious. Me and my friends still say that line to the day. Oh, 1 PB touch.
One pipi da da do. Dito mo dati.
If I remember,
that was Zohan, right?
Yeah, I think it was Zohan.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
You don't mess with that Zohan.
You say I need psychotherapy. Now you're making me mad. I say you
She did a good job on this. I'll be honest with you.
this is gonna get bad.
Wait,
This is her promo video in Worlds Collide.
is that not her song? What the fuck?
I don't know whose song that is.
The world will collide. Allow me to introduce myself. For those who don't know me, my name's Little Psycho. And welcome to my playground and the brain trust. Now that I'm here, I'll fill you in on a couple things. I'm not just here to help the brain trust. I'm here to kick some asses and take some names. I may already have a few on my list, but I'd like to talk about Wargames. Death Riders, I bet you didn't see me coming, now did you?
I
I
like
bet
that.
you were not prepared. Did you not learn anything? Bet you didn't. Bet you did not learn to prepare yourself for anything before these war game matches. Didn't expect me to show up to help the boys, now did you? Buck up, boys. The Death Riders are just getting schooled. Oh, and Caleb, dear, guess what? Your little mouth is going to get you into a world of trouble. You threaten any more of the Death Riders, or, pardon me. You already showed yourself to be two-faced against your Death Riders, asking to join us. There's no hope in hell. You're coming into the brain trust. You can't be trusted. Not at all. And I know that personally, and you know this. You know this. As for the other Death Riders, watch your back, because I'm coming for you all. On Worlds Collide, I'm fucking crazy. So guess what? You better watch out, because I'm one of the most decorated people on X and Facebook leagues. I just don't go around tooting my own horn. I earn my privileges. But right now, I just want to hurt people. Are you ready?
And that's why Little Psycho works better.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I would recommend to all you guys,
Yeah.
let's try to keep the promos under a minute. Because the longer the promos go, the more interest wanes. And
Well,
it should be
that was her introduction to Worlds Collide, so that's why it was.
I mean, still promos like that should be under a minute.
How long was it?
About 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, we should cut that down. That's too much. Especially if there's no back-to-back banter. It's just her talking into a camera.
It's just her introduction, so I wouldn't see even a minute. I would probably get around 2 minutes, but not 1 minute. That's way like nothing. That's like
you could get in, get out, and I'm talking about the actual promo itself. I'm not talking about whatever you put at the intro, whatever you put at the outro.
Right.
All the talking should be at most a minute.
Nah, that's too short, man.
Yeah, I agree. That's too short.
Because I think anything else. Because I'm going to be honest. After a minute, I was not paying attention.
You're a younger generation, no offense, but the younger generation has an attention span of a fucking pea.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it's like back to forth banter or if it's like, but these are like, I'm guessing if you guys get me right, these are like the pre-tapes backstage. That's what you guys envision them, right?
Yes.
The longer those go, the more it just seems like it's drowning on. We're not in front of a live audience. We're not you're not doing back to forth banter, playing off of each other, You just get in, set up your story, sell the story. That's the big thing. You got to sell.
Yeah.
Sell what we're trying to get across. So, like, if we're going for a pay-per-view, I'm going to sell the pay-per-view. I'm going to, I'm going to, hold on, my fucking monitor's out. I know you guys could hear. I've noticed. I know you guys could hear me. Okay, there we go.
We can see you.
We're getting that too.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you.
No, my monitor goes out, but I know you guys can still hear me and see me, but I can't see back and I can't hear, so I don't know if you guys are saying anything.
No, yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay. See, like now I'm good. Back. But yeah, like I was saying, like you just want to get in, sell what you're trying to sell. That's because this is what it is. It's advertisement. You're advertising your match. You're advertising the pay-per-view. You're advertising the next local event you're going to be at. So it's got to be in and out, in and out. And if you can't get across your message in a minute, you're trying to keep viewer engagement. And you could say, "Oh, I'm part of a younger generation." Well, that's the main audience now.
Problem is though, is like hearing some of these things at 1 minute, I'm just like, what the fuck did you just say? Because because some of these promos and some of these kids with a minute, there was no substance. It was just you say in and out, but the problem was there was nothing to it. So it's just kind of like you're rushing it. And then at that point, it's just like, what did you just say? You just rushed through it.
Honestly,
so it has to be some of a balance. Then you need
some balance. A minute could go by so slow, especially when you're the one cutting the promo. Like for me, I took a speech class last year, and you sometimes like you give this presentation, you think it's going to go past, like let's say your target is 5 minutes, right? You give this presentation, you think you hit the 5 minutes, and then you look at the clock and it only says like 2:30. Honestly, a minute is a minute. Like, okay, nothing. I'm not saying anything shorter than 30 seconds, but like 30 seconds to a minute is like a perfect sweet spot. You get in, introduce yourself, and it shouldn't be dragging on with this like whole fucking essay, this whole video essay.
Yeah, but also understand even up to a minute, sometimes you're still leaving so much out, and it's like you're not getting anything across. So that's why I say the max. I said the max is like 2. I mean, 3 minutes. I could understand the 3 minutes. I just think a minute sometimes is too short. But I'll definitely 100%. I'll 100% agree with you. Under 30 seconds.
Yeah,
that's like nah. I'm gonna be like, what did you just do?
Yeah, and especially like this is not an interview segment. This is not me bouncing off of somebody else. This is not me in front of a live crowd. This is me with a camera in my face, and I'm trying to sell you our next storyline or gimmick or whatever,
Right.
Did somebody say 3 minutes?
Oh God!
We got 3 minutes till we're out of here. We got 3 minutes till we're out of here. I fucking love that.
Hell yeah, man! I
Oh,
fucking
God,
love
I
3
remember.
Minute Warning's theme song.
But the question is, do we have 2 tickets to paradise?
Oh God! That's
And here I am with
Anyway.
nothing to wash that down with.
Nope.
My bottle's empty.
Sorry, man. Yeah. It's just like crazy. But yeah, I think pretty much I still say like you can do it's like less than a minute, you're risking just kind of just being too fast and not getting a point across. More than 2 minutes, you're risking losing attention. Less than 30
yeah.
seconds. It's less than 30 seconds. It's kind of like a first time at a prom, like your first virgin night. Like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah.
So no, but yeah.
I mean, you think about it. Like, look at those. Do you remember the intros to Collision when they first started Collision, and they'd have those intros at the beginning of the show? Those little like, tonight I'm gonna face Jay White and I'm gonna kick your butt, and then it'd go to Jay White. I'm facing you and I'm gonna kick your butt right at the beginning of the show. It should be something like that, you know?
That's a whole different thing. Then that's a
that is a whole different thing.
Yeah,
but like
that's
what I'm saying, like that feeling, you know, that.
Well, I just told her that we showed her promo on the podcast and that you think it was a little too long.
Yeah.
And she says she was given advice on how to do a promo by Crowbar and Road Dogg.
Okay, you got Crowbar. Okay, I will excuse that, but Road Dogg is a piece of shit. I don't like Road Dogg. I love it. I love his partner,
but he's got experience, though. I mean, you gotta give him that. He's got experience with it. So, and what she's doing that's like an intro, you can't do it in a minute. It's a very interesting topic. Then it's like one hand's like, do it too fast, and I don't know what the fuck you just said. Do it too slow. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, but I mean, with the way she did the promo, I think it came out really good because mainly the people on that other team were a bunch of short busters.
And they all got merged.
No, one of them got put to sleep.
And one, yeah. Speaking of,
yes,
brain.
Yeah,
You have to put the thumbtacks on the table to put them. They went right into my butt cheeks.
That's why I asked if you had a problem with a perforated posterior.
There was so many.
Oh, I had to fill the sack.
Oh God.
And
I thought I was a weird human.
And on that note, folks, it's after midnight. Welcome to the Brain Trust After Dark.
After dark.
Okay, so everybody turn off your lights. So this is well, mine didn't even fucking change.
Yeah.
I got to turn the brightness down on my computer. Menu. Oh,
I think I know I might have burned my camera. I think I realized it.
Is there not a fan on it?
No, it's not on the camera. There's no fans on cameras.
Oh, I didn't know what type.
No, it's not that. I think what's going on is the camera is trying to process everything, the lights and everything at once, and also with StreamYard. So it's like they're both trying to like not play nice to each other. So let's just do this. You see, right now it looks like it's trying to do the green screen effect, but then I had all those lights coming around, so it's basically fighting for focus. Who's gonna have focus? Which means in Sundays, when I do my Sunday stream, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful about the green screen effect in the back because of all the lights and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do your Sunday stream on?
Mostly playing Final Fantasy games.
Final Fantasy 10?
We did 10 already. We did 10. We did 10-2. We did 1. We did 6. We did 4. We did 9. We're now working on 12. And
I have 12. I haven't beaten 12.
I'm going to say this real quick. To all the little bastards and jackasses and morons who told me that 12 sucked way back in the... No, it was 9. It was 9. Because I remember this argument I had. Because when 9 and 10 came out and you said a 9 sucked, I'm going to basically say, eat a dick. You're all wrong. You mother effing punk ass bastards back in the day. You were all wrong. And by the way, 12, the soundtrack is better than 7 to me. I don't care what anyone says. You know why? because 12 actually has me going. 12 actually has me interested in classical music again.
Now,
Put me to sleep.
when you played 10, did you get everybody's celestial weapons?
Yes.
Ugh.
Blitzball was not bad. It was a
I
challenge
hate
of lightning bolts.
Blitzball.
Yeah. Trust me. It wasn't bad.
I
No.
could turn on my Switch right now and show you the sword that I had made for Titus because I can't perfect the Chocobo run. But
we'll
I
talk about
have
that later.
an orange Celestials fully charged,
Mhm.
and Yuna I'm using as a black mage.
By the way, just a head note, I tried to go out to all the Dark Aeons real quick. Ended up finding out that didn't change the ending. So I said, fuck this. And Yuna became so powerful that she one-shotted all the bosses at the end game.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Hey, Cleaner.
I was just like, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Would you like to read the match promo from Wargames for us?
Ooh, read promos. Let's read a promo.
No, I am not. I am not reading it here. I'm to send it to him.
Yeah.
You
We gotta start like doing stuff like that because it'd be kind of interesting. Like we find a promo and we start reading ourselves, like from any.
Oh, I didn't even know she was in our chat.
Who?
The little psycho girl.
You didn't know that?
No. Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I added her to the main chat.
I have an attention span of like fucking a half an hour.
A flea.
Yeah.
Told you, but it's all good though.
I am
So-
warning you now, Cleaner. Remember the one I sent you for the beginning of the Rising Trust?
Nope. Like I said, I have an attention span of like a fly.
Okay. Well, the one I sent you over the summer with the beginning of the Rising Trust, where we formed the super faction. This one is twice as long.
Yes.
I don't like reading too.
You gotta make
because
him read.
I literally wrote out the Wargames match
Literally, Lord. Oh Jesus.
from start
Christ.
to finish.
He pulled the
Oh
steamboat.
Jesus Christ! And this is all in. Oh. Oh my God! This is like. Why is this all in a? Oh. Jesus Christ!
Dude, it took me 3 hours to write that.
You know what I would do?
What's that?
I'd just go. I don't know if you have it, but I know Will has it. I'd boot up WWE 34, put all of us in the like put all the characters in there, and just fucking write what happens.
That's a good idea.
It's
That was
not a
kind of like
bad
that.
idea.
That was kind of like that match I had today in my faction. I ended up with Guerrero and Dragon Lee. And I was like, that would have been a killer tag team if he was still alive today.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pre-car accident. Pre-car accident, Guerrero.
Right.
Dragon Lee, yeah. Well,
As a tag
see,
team.
honestly, you know who I would love more than that?
Shoot. No, go tell.
Probably Penta. I think Penta matches up with Eddie so much.
I could see that.
Like honestly, I like Penta more. I think I like Penta more as a singles guy than him in a tag team with his brother Ray Phoenix. The only barrier that he's had over, his time in the United States is, his. I mean, it's gotten better recently, but his. I don't want to say poor, but like his lack of English skills. His brother is actually really good at English. But yeah, no offense, John. I'm not gonna read that.
Okay.
I forget the meme what it says. It was like, oh, that's good for you, but I ain't reading that.
TLDR.
No, there's a meme Because somebody like posted like a really long thing, and then I think it was like on Twitter, and somebody replied to it was like, "Man, that sounds good for you, but I'm not reading that thing."
Oh God, really?
What? Bert.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
flatulated.
no, I wrote a second one today for the after War Games as an after War Games promo
Mhm.
to really kind of stick it to our one opponent,
Mhm.
the one that Killshot APP'd off a ladder on the platform on the cage
Yeah.
through the tables and the thumbtacks onto the ring steps that I threw in the ring.
My butthole has 872 puncture holes.
Mine has
Well,
really.
hey, drink some water.
Only
See
has
if it
one.
sprays out like a fountain, like in the Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Did.
Da, 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 boo, boo.
Yes.
Popcorn Corn, he did ride a crampon.
I love that. Love that cartoon. That has to be the best Tom and Jerry cartoon of all time.
I agree.
Even aside from the one where they're playing with the fireworks, that actually
Oh yeah.
Yankee Doodle Mouse,
Mm-hmm.
it actually won the Academy Award that year.
Yeah.
It
Although
won the
still-
Academy Award for
I believe
animated film.
Yeah, that's what that was off the you know what I mean, the Oscar.
Yeah, they show the Oscar when they run that cartoon. They show that right there.
Yep.
But so
where's my baby?
Killshot is the Worlds Collide open weight champion
That's me.
at this point in time,
That's me.
and he called out his first challenger.
Him.
Yeah, he called me out. So we are having our match at Saturday night's main event.
Yes, there will be no blood.
It is going to be a pure match.
Can I ask, what's the name of your company? The EFED?
Which one?
Which one?
He's in a few.
But
Do
the
they
one that-
all have the names of WWE pay-per-views?
Worlds Collide. No.
No.
There's one CWX.
No. What I'm saying is like all the big events. Do they have all the names
yeah.
of the?
is we're
We should change
what we're
that.
doing is We're doing the prediction. We're predicting the results of those shows.
Yes,
That's why
but I'm
it's
saying
like-
those where you guys wrestle should not be on those same shows. So I'm saying, get your predictions for these WWE, AEW shows or whatever,
These nuts.
so that we can have the results for CWA bullshit extravaganza. I don't know.
But
And then
no,
maybe you get somebody with
get points,
graphic.
get points for the predictions.
Yeah,
That's
no.
how that's how we win the matches. So
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the shows that these matches take place on should be different from the actual real life shows.
we're not so much using the names of the shows most of the times. Most of the times they're creating their own names. We're just using the matches set up on the real shows to make the predictions.
Yeah, but yeah, what I'm saying is like you Killshot versus Brain should not take place at Saturday night's main event. It should take place at CWA Field Fuck. Points if you get that reference. It's a Jarhead reference.
But yeah, but we again 9 times out of 10, the eFeds show has a
Mhm.
different name than the actual wrestling show.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I was asking.
Yeah.
We just happen to use the names of the shows so we can do the predictions.
Yeah.
So, like, let me see. Hang on. Do we have anything coming up? No, we don't have anything there. Like for Aftershock, we're doing the rankings.
Mhm.
We're taking who we think is going to win, and we're going to assign them a point value. So,
Mhm.
like for this show coming up, we're doing 1 to 13, and it's just we used NXT from last night, Dynamite, Collision, and Deadline
Mhm.
for the selections. Oh, and SmackDown.
Mhm.
But I mean, for SmackDown, there was only one match announced at the time that the predictions were
Yeah.
set out. So, but otherwise, yeah, we have our own event names. It's just we used in the shows with the real matches to make our predictions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Once in a while, we'll use the real show's name for it, like
Mhm.
Worlds Collide, Survivor Series. They'll do a combination of names for the show.
Something creative.
Yeah. Let's see. See if I can find- Let me pull up Worlds Collide one. Like this week's prediction is due tomorrow. Is due tonight at 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
10 o'clock tonight. The show is called One Shot Mastermind Deadline Rant.
Mhm.
And this past weekend was called Turning Point. You wouldn't understand Survivor Series.
You wouldn't understand it. Hipster.
W, you wouldn't understand, and Survivor Series.
You hipsters.
So we're taking multiple shows and combining them into one name for our show.
Mhm.
But yeah, the team we faced in Wargames this weekend got burnt. I mean, one kid got APP'd off the ladder that was on the platform on the top of the cage, through the tables and the thumbtacks onto the stairs. Another one got put to sleep by me and the Jersey City Jugular.
So the Saturday night, pretty much.
Yeah, typical Saturday night in Hoboken,
Exactly.
especially around Bahama Mamas
Oh God.
or the Pat Station.
Yeah.
And the last one, which you're gonna laugh, was a guy named Vigilante, who was supposed to be the alter ego of one of our other opponents, but we took out the original opponent, and he was going to send the alter ego in. But one of our guys took the place of the guy from the other team as Vigilante and took the loss by getting kicked off the top of the cage down to the floor through the announcer's table.
Mhm.
He went splat.
Yeah.
That's black.
And that's where my second promo came in today of us having the celebration in the locker room, and then the reporter asking us asking me questions about it and wondering who Vigilante was. So we walked down to the medical room where the kid that ate JP had put through the tables and the chair and the thumbtacks and the stairs was getting treated, and so was the other guy. And I paid him for the job he did. And it turned out to be our guy, Deathmatch King, which caused the other kid to blow a gasket. Although I haven't seen any reaction from him yet on that post.
Yeah, no.
So we got a surprise reaction from Johnny Rockstar and 2 hearts from Killshot and Little Psycho. But nobody's commented on it, so I think we shocked everybody.
You shocked the holy hell.
Shock the system.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot at Engine 9.
On a side note, we've been doing this for almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, I think it's almost time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
It is Christmas time, so it's time to wrap things up.
Yep. Get your
Okay,
shopping list done.
So I will say this in advance. We will not, and I repeat, will not be here on Christmas Day.
Yeah, nobody.
Aww.
Maybe I'll
no
be.
way in hell.
I'll do the JP show. Dun, 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 dun.
It's gonna be a one-man show as usual.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Well, I have Luna.
and
So-
Orca.
That actually would make a good show.
It's the JP and Luna show. What?
with special guest Orca.
Yes.
But we had a lot of fun this weekend with the War Games. We also won our match in FTW. Well, some of us did.
I won.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
But
we
the
can
animal
talk about
didn't.
that another time.
The animal didn't.
He's not one of us anymore.
But is what it is. Gentlemen, as always, excellent show. Cleaner, you were really into the questioning on the War Games, and I appreciate that, brother.
That's what I try to be.
WWE guy.
Yeah, that's what I try to be. And just because I don't watch the product doesn't mean like I try to be a hater. There's too much of that online.
Exactly. And we appreciate the fact that you're not being a hater.
Thank you.
You're being a wrestling fan.
Now I can be a hater. Fuck the WWE.
Well, no, you can't because we're still live. You can't be a hater until we go off the air.
Nah.
Well, see, that's the point. It's supposed to be at the last 5 seconds, and I go fuck the WWE, and then it goes. Then you cut it off.
Nah, but we also got to say free Suge Knight like they used to at the end of the Z100 in the morning.
Yeah, no.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember it either.
It was Elvis Duran and the Z Morning Zoo. They used
Fuck
to go,
him.
say peace out, everybody. Peace out, everybody. And then I think Greg T would always say free Suge Knight.
Oh my god.
Well, it's neither here nor there because nobody gives a fuck about him. But, gentlemen, as always, until next week.
Keep it tight.
You sweet.
Yep, and my camera froze.
Of course it did.
Oh god.